Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Hobby Gaming, and in this episode of Defecos I'm gonna review the new ship class subclass, and that is the electronic warfare ship, and all of them are Battlecruiser class, and this is it. You can see this is Drake, but this is the Drake E-War, and let's see what is that. Yes, you can see on my hangar there is Drake E-War, and the next was Hurricane E-War, the next was Harbinger E-War, and the last was Brutix E-War. And let's see what is the Drake E-War. For the Drake E-War, she can use one drone, medium drone, 7 high slot weapon, which is nice, 4 middle slots, 5 low slots, 3 combat rigs, and 3 navigation rigs. So if you like Drake and you want to keep medium missiles, or you don't want to use the large missile, you can wait for these E-War ships to come out from the database. And on the live server, I still don't know when the date is gonna be updated. The E-War ship or the command ship is distributed to us, but this is it. This E-War ship is already on the database on our test server. So for the role bonus for Drake E-War is 25% medium missile or torpedo velocity, and the next was advanced medium missile or torpedo, which give us plus 80% medium missile or torpedo kinetic damage, plus 80% medium missile or torpedo thermal damage. And for the next was advanced Battlecruiser command, which give us plus 20% shield resistance, which is nice, and plus 50% guidance disruption strength, and plus 50% guidance disruption optimal range. So for the Drake itself is specialized in disrupt the enemy missiles strength, and yes, all of the missile will be weakened if you fight this Drake E-War. And for later, of course, we are gonna test how much effect we take if the enemies is guidance disruption on us. Okay, for the next was Hurricane E-War. For the role bonus, I think it's the same as the Hurricane standard, but let's go. Plus 25% medium cannon optimal range, plus 25% medium cannon accuracy fall off. And for the next bonus was plus 20% medium cannon damage, plus and minus 20% medium cannon activation time, which is nice. And this is the Windmaster specialty, advanced Battlecruiser command, which give us plus 25% flight velocity and plus 50% target painter target effects, plus 50% target painter optimal range. So target painter target effects is affecting signature radius adjustment, and we will see on later. For the next was Harbinger E-War. Yes, for the Harbinger E-War, the role bonus is the same, plus 25% medium laser optimal range, plus 25% medium laser accuracy fall off. And advanced medium laser upgrade give us plus 40% medium laser damage and minus 50% medium laser capacitor need. This is advanced Battlecruiser command, give us minus 25% inertia modifier, plus 50% tracking disruptor, and plus 50% tracking disruptor optimal range. So for the strength itself, it will reduce maybe I haven't seen that before, but I mean the total tracking disruption is let's see later, but it will strengthen up the tracking disruptor power and optimal range. And the last was Brutix E-War. The Brutix E-War gives us plus 25% medium railgun optimal range, plus 25% medium railgun accuracy fall off. And for the next bonus, advanced medium railgun upgrade give us plus 40% medium railgun damage and plus 37.5% medium railgun tracking speed. Nah, for the next bonus was this one, strength. Okay, this Brutix specializes in sensor dampener. Okay, for the advanced special Battlecruiser command, give us plus 37.5% armor repair efficiency, plus 50% sensor damper strength, plus 50% sensor damper optimal range. Yes, and that's it. That's the 4 E-War ship, and they are on touch 7. Sorry, touch 10. And let's see the ship one by one, fitting their specialized disruptor. And this is the first Drake E-War, and let's see the fitting. Nah, I'm just testing this one. This is after the bonus from the ship, the Virus Guided Disruptor. Optimal range is 72 kilometers, accuracy fall of 24 kilometers, and this is the adjustment for enemy missiles. Explosion velocity bonus minus 28.13%, explosion radius bonus 28.13%, flight time bonus minus 43.13%. So the biggest differences, the biggest debuff the enemies can get is the flight time bonus. It means it affects their range. So if missile range is 46.12 kilometer, it will be reduced by that number. And the next was Hurricane E-War. Let's set active. Ah, this is the Hurricane E-War with target painter specialized. And this is highlight target painter. The signature radius adjustment is 58.13%, which is very large. And optimal range, look at that. Optimal range 54 kilometers and accuracy fall of 90 kilometers. So if you look at the standard target painter, you can look at this. Now, the standard stack signature radius adjustment is just 31% and optimal range is 28.8, accuracy fall of 72. So the upgrade is very nice. So we can hit and track the frigates and destroyer more easily with this highlight target painter. And the next was Harbinger. Oops. This is the Harbinger E-War with tracking disruptor. So this is it. Virus tracking disruptor. This affected enemy's turret. And you can look at that optimal range. We got about 72 kilometer, accuracy fall of 24 kilometers. So the maximum range for this tracking disruptor is 96 kilometers, which is nice. So the effect was accuracy fall of adjustment minus 43.13%, range skill bonus minus 43.13%. So it's reduced more, much more, or it's reduced heavy range bonus from the enemy's turret. So if our range is maybe 16 kilometer, it will be reduced by 43.13%. And we will try later if we are hit by this disruptor, maybe 2 or 3 disruptor. I don't know what the effect on our turrets. And the last adjustment is tracking speed adjustment minus 43.13%, which is a little crazy. Okay, the last was the Brutix. Okay, this is the Brutix E-War, and this is code Cracker sensor dampener. It reduces or adjusts your enemy scan resolution by minus 69% 0.38%, optimal range about 45 kilometers, and accuracy fall off about 60 kilometers. So if you already lock the enemies and you give this sensor dampener to your enemies, it will reduce the enemy scan resolution. So the enemies will have a longer time to lock you or your friends, and it's very crazy. And if we look at the standard sensor dampener, the adjustment is minus 37%, and optimal range is like that, 24 and 48. Look at the differences. It's very, very good for cheat the enemy's battleships, I think. Okay, okay, and that's it. That's the 4 E-War ships, and let's do the test next session. Okay, so this is the adjustment test for our ship. How much differences, or what is the effect on our missiles if we are hit by the guidance disruptor? Okay, now for the first, we will look at that guidance disruptor. It reduces our explosion velocity bonus by minus 28.13%, explosion radius bonus 28.13%, and flight time bonus minus 43.13%. So let's take a look at our missiles. Our missiles explosion velocity is 81 ms, explosion radius 96.39 millimeter, and missiles range 46.12 kilometers. And let's test if we are hit by one guidance disruptor. Nah, we are already hit by one guidance disruptor, and let's take a look at our missiles. Our explosion radius, wow, our explosion velocity is going down to 58.22 ms. Explosion radius going up to 123 meter, and missiles range goes down to 26.23 kilometers, which is crazy. So if we are attacked or hit by two guidance disruptor, what the effect on our missiles? Let's try. Take a look at our missiles. Explosion velocity goes down again to 43.99 ms. Explosion radius 147 meter, and our missiles range goes down again to 16.4 kilometers. This is crazy, man. Okay, let's try if we are being hit by three guidance disruptor. Okay, this is three. Let's take a look again. Our explosion velocity is 36.93 ms wide. Explosion radius goes up to 163 meter, and missile range goes down again to 12.36 kilometers, which is very short range for our for our missiles. It's like torpedo missiles or rapid missiles launcher, but okay. Okay, now let's try if we are hit by four guidance disruptor. This is four. Okay, our explosion velocity is goes down again to 33.98 ms. Our explosion radius goes up again to 170 meter, and and our missiles range goes down again to 10.85 kilometers. Wow, just wow. This is crazy. The electronic warfare ship is very crazy. If we are being hit by guidance disruptor this much numbers, our missiles is goes down like that. Okay, that's crazy. So that's it. That's the test for guidance disruptor effect on our missiles, and the next was tracking disruptor effect on our turret. Okay, now the test for tracking disruptor from Harbinger E-War. And we are testing on Dremiel, which the autocannon have the most highest tracking speed. And if we look at that, on the tracking speed is about 704, and optimal range about 1.5 kilometer, and accuracy fall off about 10.45 kilometers. And if we remember on the adjustment on the tracking disruptor, it adjusts the accuracy fall off about 43.13 kilometers percent, range skill bonus 43.13%, and tracking speed adjustment 43.13%. So let's test if we are being hit by one disruptor. Now we are hit by one tracking disruptor, and let's see what's the effect on our turrets. Sorry. Look at that, our optimal range is goes down to 0. Sorry, it's so funny. Our optimal range is goes down to 0.85 kilometer, accuracy fall off going down to 5.94 kilometers, and tracking speed goes down to 400. It cut it by 304 tracking speed. So let's see if we are hit by two. So this is two tracking disruptor. Let's see again. Our optimal range goes down to 0.53 kilometers, and accuracy fall off goes down to 3.72 kilometers. Okay, that's a little bit crazy. Okay, Let's try if we are hit by 3 tracking disruptor. This is 3. Our optimal range goes down again to 0.4 kilometer and accuracy fall off goes down to 2.8 kilometers. Tracking speed goes down again to 189. Why just 3? Just 3 and it goes down to from 704 to 189 tracking speed. Let's see if we are attacked by 4 tracking disruptor. Optimal range goes down again, so goes down to 0.35 kilometer and accuracy fall off goes down to 2.46 kilometers. So the autocannon maximum range is just about 2.7 oh 81 kilometers and tracking speed goes down to 166. I think the penalty is very the 4th tracking disruptor penalty is very big. Oh, I think the best is 3 or 2 is nice, and it's just a test. Let's see if we are going to be hit by 5 tracking disruptor. Okay, this is 5. Nah, the last tracking disruptor is not much. I think the effect is just about 5% from the full cover of tracking disruptor. It just goes down to our optimal range is just goes down to 0.34 kilometer, accuracy fall of 2.35 kilometer, and tracking speed about 158. So this is the maximum, or if we are hit by 5 tracking disruptor or 5 E-War enemies, it is going down like this. Well, this is crazy, man. With optimal range and accuracy fallout goes down like that and tracking speed just 158, we are going to be bullied by the enemies. Okay, and that's it. That's the test for tracking disruptor. And the next, let's see if sensor dampener is very good if we are versus battleship or maybe the Battlecruiser. Let's see the test. Okay, and this is the last test for electronic warfare, and it will be the sensor dampener from Brutix E-War. Yes, and it's reduce our scan resolution, and let's see our first scan resolution. Our second scan resolution is 329 millimeter, and yes, it will be scan normally if the enemy radius signature radius is about that millimeter. And let's see how much it affects our scan resolution if we are gonna hit by 3 sensor dampener. Yes, this is 3, and let's see our targeting. Our scan resolution is holy is going down to 24.24 millimeter, and let's see if we are attacked by that 3 sensor dampener. Let's see how much time we need to lock this Brutix E-War. Let's lock that Brutix E-War. Look at that. Look at that. Holy, it's very slow. Okay. And there is timer. Okay, look at that. It's very slow to lock on even the same Battlecruiser. Look at that. Oh my, oh my. Okay, we are locked the enemies and let's try to unlock again. And if we are hit by 4 sensor dampener, let's see how much effect. Our scan resolution is goes down to 19 millimeter. And let's try to lock the enemies. How much time we need to lock the Brutix? It's 1 minute, exactly 57 seconds. Oh my god, it's crazy. So yes, it's very that's very crazy if we are hit by the sensor dampener from Brutix E-War. Yes, that's crazy, man. It very long. It's like the enemies is frigates but more smaller. Okay, that's crazy. So, next, let's test if we are hit by 5 sensor dampener. Unlock. Okay, okay, we are attacked by 5 sensor dampener. And let's take a look at our targeting. It just go down by 1 millimeter. So, I think 4 is enough or 3 is enough. Yes, 4 is maximum and 5 is not efficient anymore. So the maximum lockdown for Battlecruiser is 57 seconds. It's take a long time to lock on just a Battlecruiser if we are hit by 4 sensor dampener. Oh my, that's crazy. Okay, that's it. That's for the test for sensor dampener from Brutix E-War. And next, let's see if we are going from for BVE, is this tracking disruptor is working? Let's see the next session. Okay, now is the test for this Harbinger E-War for PvE combat, and we are gonna test in that's 9 Scout Anomaly, and we are gonna try if our tracking disruptor is effective against PvE or NPC enemies. Now, let's see the fitting explanation first. On the hack slot, we got Centum C-type medium beam laser with DPS about 121. We got 7 of these. Activation time about 4.47 seconds. Optimal range 34.38 kilometers. Accuracy fall-off about 13.5 kilometers. And yes, we got 3 tracking disruptor here. Virus tracking disruptor with optimal range like that. Of course, on our optimal range and accuracy fall off of our laser is already on the coverage of optimal range, and we will try that on the battleship or battlecruiser enemies. And the next was predator stasis baby fire for the frigates or destroyer who coming close. And the next was low slot centum C-type medium afterburner, Centum C-type large shield booster, C-type large capacitor battery, and Centum C-type heatsink. And I'm impressed by this Harbinger E-War power grid. With just one more grid reach, it reads about power grid 2149. Okay, now for the combat tricks, we got laser collision accelerator 3, laser burst accelerator 3, and the second laser burst accelerator 3. And for the navigation rig, we got capacitor control circuitry. This is to recharge capacitor recharge time adjustment, capacitor capacity multiplier, and the next power grid bonus. Yes, that's it. That's for the fitting explanation for this Harbinger E-War, and let's try this Harbinger E-War on the PvE combat. Angel Scout Anomaly activate. Let's set this to auto orbit target.
Warp drive active.
Okay, 3 enemies, force wave. Let's give them one by one. Okay, hit them. Nice. Okay, nice. Oh, I forgot to set our orbit at ah, I forgot. Okay, 35 kilometers. Okay, nice. Ah, that's it. That's the Tempest. Let's try against them. Okay. This Tempest is hit by 3 tracking disruptor, and let's observe him. Is it not attacking at all? Or what? I don't know. Oh, that is. Yeah, she cannot hit even from that range. And this Tempest is using the strike cannon. And look at that, we are very safe from the enemy's hit. And after we activate our heatsink, our DPS is goes up to 1116.13. Activation time goes down to 3.63 second. Okay, nice. Let's try if we turn off our afterburner. And stop our laser so the enemy it will not hit even from that range. Wow. Okay, okay. Nice. Very, very nice. Let's try again. Second time. It's still not hit. Okay. So it's very nice to have tracking disruptor on our arsenal. Yes. And of course the strength bonus from the Harbinger E-War is very, very nice. And yes, I'm gonna wait these 4 ships to come to live server. Let's just wait for it to be updated on our live server from the developer. Yes. And that's it. That's the combat demonstration for this Harbinger E-War. And I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy the video. And this is all on the test server. So everything will maybe change on future, but we don't know that. But for the current data on the database, it is like this. So that's it. That's the end of this video. And thank you for watching my video. And if you like it, please press like. And if you want anything to be reviewed or anything to be tested, you can just comment on comment section or the share link on Facebook or Discord. You can follow me on Discord too. So thank you again for watching my video and see you on the next video. Bye bye.